Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 28th, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Now, you know that I'm going to use my Radley Valentine. This is the Monday through Thursday reading, so I'm going to use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from my Guardian Angels. Then I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I am going to be using my tarot cards, my, Weight Rider tarot cards, and I may pull one from my Osho Zen tarot also. But these two decks will only be for the introduction, which this is. This is just what's going on in this crazy old world introduction. And for your individual sign, just go to the little timestamp that I put down there and you can bypass the introduction, okay? If you can bypass, if I can speak. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we're entering into March season. March is going to be quite interesting, especially that week of, I think it's the week of the 14th. We've got a lot of stuff going on there. I will try to post that. I have to kind of do a little bit of a write-up, but we have the Ides of March on the 15th. We have a full moon, what is that, on the 18th, and that will be in Virgo, so that will have some stabilizing effect. We're also going to have, we're going to be ushering in, right when we go from Pisces into Aries, we will be going into the equinox. For the northern hemisphere, that's the spring. Southern hemisphere, that's the fall. That is when light and day are in an equal, are equal. That is also when the veil between this world and that, is very, very thin. So, and we have something else going on. So we have the 15th I talked about. Something's going on the 16th and 17th. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we do have St. Patrick's Day, so that's an interesting energy at the same time. And something's going on the 16th too that I just have to kind of refresh my memory a little bit. So we've got some interesting energies going on that week. So put that week aside. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you not to make vacation plans. I'm just going to say just be aware. Anyway, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message and just let's see where we're going. Remember too, we are light workers. We are the ones that counter a lot of the darkness that's going on. So do not be afraid of what it is going on. I know there's a lot of stuff, and it's very hard not to buy into fear. But the thing is, when we buy into fear, or when we allow fear to enter us, and fear sometimes, gets us motivated to make some changes. So I'm not saying that it's not always, it does not always help us. But if we allow it to bring us into depression or bring us into just a state of hopelessness, that keeps us from doing what we are meant to do. And what we're meant to do is help to balance that out and equalize that darker energy with our light. Okay, so just know that. Many of us are star seeds, light workers, healers, energy workers, and that's why you have come here. Okay, so I've told you that I have prayed, meditated, infused the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. And then the last thing, well, not the last thing, but something before we go into the readings is March 2nd is the time of the new moon. It will be a new moon in Pisces. It does start a new season. It is a time, remember, full moon to new moon is when you get rid of things. It's waning. New moon to full moon is waxing. It's getting bigger, and that's when you request. The new moon start is a wonderful time to start new projects. Remember, this is Pisces season. It is the ending of an astrological year. And, so this new moon does go, this new moon with Pisces does go into some of the darker areas, the depths, to help to bring them to the light. Okay? Okay, so new moon request. Let's go on. Let's see what we also have. And if anything does come to mind, I'll let you know. Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Please get the videos to other people. Even if you just put on the playlist and just go and do something else, it does help. So thank you very, very much. It helps to keep me going. It helps to keep me, you know, basically doing what I'm doing. And you all have supported me so much. And I want to thank you for that. I really, really do. Next week, I hope that my schedule does stabilize a little bit. I don't think it will. Possibly the week afterwards. Again, do not be in fear. And I feel like we need to go ahead and just do one of the Osha Zen Tarot cards right here. Remember, okay, and you want to come out. Okay, remember Osha Zen Tarot is more like advice cards. Anything reversed has stronger energies, and if we get a lot of the get a lot of the energies itself, air, fire, earth, and water. I'll talk a little bit about what that is too. Watch the numbers. First card is, okay, so that is reversed. We do have a 4. 4 has stabilization. It does have leadership. It does have organization. This is just one of those pissy moments. This is just one of those, what the heck is going on here? I don't like where I'm at. This is the card this is the 4 of Cups. Cups is our water energy. It is Pisces. Again, we're in Pisces season. It is also, we're going to be into that Pisces new moon. And it is also Scorpio and Cancer. Fluid, very emotional, very spiritual too. And this is kind of a season of discontent. I call this the in-between card. And any of the cards that come up, Raphael is water in one of the decks, and also there's just water. Any of those cards, I call this the in-between. This is kind of like wait and see. But we don't take it well. We're just not taking it well. So here's these 3 cups. We're looking at these 3 cups, or he's looking at these 3 cups, and he's like, I don't like you. This is not where I want to be. You're not satisfying me. Here out of the divine is this hand out of a cloud offering another solution. And yet I don't know if you're just not, or just we are just not ready to see that, or it's just, no, I just get this in-between type of energy with this. It's just, and it also has a wait and see, but it's also, I feel very discontented as we wait and see. Next card is, okay, so now we have a 9. 9 has a completion energy to it. We've got everything we need. So let's wrap it up. Let's do this. But this is Swords. Swords is our Gemini, our Libra, it's our Aquarius, it's our thought processes, it's our hearing news. It's, it has flowing thought energy. I kind of have my little electrical thing going on, or whatever that is. It might be a cellular thing too, but it's kind of like things are in flux. But the 9 of Swords is really saying to you, it's really, and I don't know if it's you per se, but the world, it's just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? It's sleepless nights. It's not having good thoughts. It's not hearing good news. It's just sleepless nights. What is going on? The thing about this card is, what we see is not really what is happening. So let it go if you're able to. I'm not saying that people do not have bad things happening to them, or that bad things won't be happening this week per se. Bad things will always be happening. We always have good things. We always have bad things. But this, this has things are an illusion right now. Okay? This is, again, and I know, that dang old old Saturn in Aquarius. Illusion versus reality. Now, the good news is I think around the 4th or 5th, some of the things that are in Capricorn, I think Mars and Venus, will be going into Aquarius energy, and I think that will be very positive. But right now, we're discontented. We're just having sleepless nights. We're just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? A lot of it is an illusion. My husband has a saying, basically, believe half of what you see and nothing yet that you hear. Okay, let's go on to our next card. And now again, reversed. Were they all reversed? Okay, anyway, 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. This is, again, we do have that, even though it's a new moon for Pisces. I talked about that full moon with Leo going forward, so we do have that. Feels like this is the culmination, especially around that new moon. It's like the new moon Pisces is kind of like hidden things coming up. But this has that full moon, kind of like, okay, now we're 14 days past the full moon. Get your gear on. Get your strength on. Get your armor on. Get your prayer stuff going. Okay? So because this is a major arcana card, and this is all about strength. Be strong of, if you can be strong physically, but the thing is, it doesn't necessarily mean physical. We have a very very powerful spiritual energy that we need to just really stand tall, stand together, and with that there is strength in numbers. Okay, so this is be strong through this time, be strong through this week. So let's go on and see. So yeah, the week, you know what, we've been through worse. We will be through better, and this is just one of those weeks to just kind of take some breaths, meditate, connect with higher power, listen to your spiritual guides a lot. I do get kind of a four of swords energy. It's time for us to rest a little bit, but yet at the same time, the strength card is saying there's part of us that needs to rest from, and I think it's resting from the chaotic energy going on, but part of us also needs to be extremely strong during this week. Okay, this is the card that kind of came out from Osha's Zen Tarot, and like I said, a lot of times this is advice card. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We are the world, so standing together. This is another major arcana. This is the wheel of fate. This is the wheel. This is things are moving forward. But again, we need to stand together. We need to be in support of each other. We need to, in many ways, hold hands, dance, raise our vibrations, raise the vibrations of the earth. So if we're meeting people, if we're going to the store, if we're going out and we're meeting people that are like, oh my gosh, the sky is falling, this is a beautiful day. Let's just have a wonderful day. Okay. And again, your spiritual beliefs are your spiritual beliefs, but there's a lot of things that we do connect with. And every day I try to say, to people that are dear to me and close to me, again, this is your spiritual beliefs. Try to see if this can adapt. But I always say, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, because, the alternative isn't as much fun. So we have the world, we have fate, things will be moving forward, things will be changing. We just have to get through this, stand together, stand tall. And, I kind of got this thing as I was just getting ready. Hold on to your hats, okay? We will get through this. So again, remind you to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and let's start our readings now. And hello, my Virgos. Okay, let's see what we've got going for you, my solid Virgos. Okay, I know you don't want to be too solid because you're very, even though, I love it because even though the outside may kind of look a little on the crusty side, the inside, you're just as soft as a marshmallow. You're just so sweet. But you can't, you can't let everyone know that. No, you can't. You can't. You would just be inundated then. So no, keep that solid outside. And when you need to, when there's a little bit of cracks happening, okay, Queen of Raphael, take some time. Okay, let's go on. Queen of Raphael. So Queens have underlying is water. Raphael is water. This is water. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a lot of Pisces going on right now. We have a new moon in Pisces. The Queen of Raphael feels deeply. She feels emotionally. She, like I was just saying, that your inside is like soft, like a little marshmallow with this crusty outside. And it just feels like nobody can see when your heart is breaking. Nobody can see when you are just feeling insecure. Nobody sees this, but you have all of these very big feelings inside of you. Now, having said that, that doesn't mean that this week is going to be that week where your heart is breaking, but it will be a week where you feel things very deeply. But at the same time, they're not dealing with necessarily a water energy completely. You are an earth energy. And you think of the earth, when the water comes down, the rain comes down, it's not too much, not too little. It nourishes you and it gets you, it gets things growing. It gets things, you get ready for planting and all, it nourishes you a lot. So try, part of this thing with my intro with this also with you is that not for you to avoid these feelings, not for you to suppress these feelings. Oh, excuse me. Not for you to suppress these feelings. It's for you to embrace them. Know that these are part of you. But at the same time, you do need to protect yourself. So I would say that there's there's a lot of energy, a lot of emotional energy this week. That's not necessarily bad, but I do feel like you need to protect yourself a little bit so that others don't take advantage of that. Okay. Now, the thing of this is also a romantic, this is also a committed energy too. Queen of Raphael is kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart. How many times do you really get to follow your heart, my Virgos? You do things because it's the right thing. It's I need to do it this way. But sometimes this is a good week for you to put your I do talk about your energies of, kind of protecting, but this is a good thing to put your passion, your loves, in front for you to follow that. Okay. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Your next card is the Star. Ooh, we have a 17. 1, new beginnings. It could be a 10 plus 7, 10 transition. 7, divine intervention. It's a divine number, sometimes divine interference. The Star, Archangel Jophiel, a lot of creativity with Archangel Jophiel, a lot of joy with Archangel Jophiel. The Star, Make-A-Wish, new moon, Make-A-Wish. This is a week for you to really put your heart out there, at least to the universe, and just say, I want this. This is where I need. But again, this has an emotional commitment. And again, I'm always telling you, my Virgos, even though other people may not see this, it's what you choose. You do have a very strong spiritual connection. Connect. Put it out there. Make a wish. Dream big. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. That I think is important for you because there is insecurities, but believe in yourself this week. The end of a difficult situation. So you have been going through changes. You've been going through growth, especially at your work and job career. So now it's, again, follow your heart. The Chariot. Now, 177771. Interesting. This popped up, I think this popped up in Taurus. I just did Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your natal energies, take a look at this. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch before the flood, talked with God, walked with God, was loved by God quite a bit. The Chariot has kind of a hands off the wheel type of energy. It also speaks about victory, and it does speak about fast moving. To me, the Chariot, things move faster than fast. Okay, so something, this does have victory energy to it, but it also has fast movement to it. It also has hands off the wheel. Let your source guide you. Let your angels guide you. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So this has a lot of, there's a lot of positive energy for you for this week. There's a lot of positive energy. Embrace it and just, again, I do get that, kind of protect yourself a little bit, but allow yourself to feel, to feel the joy that comes with, with all the things that you've been working for. Okay. That doesn't have to be just in a job situation. Anyway, let's see what the guardian angels have to say. Reversed, 4 of thought, 4 stability, leadership, organization, thought, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Rest, enjoy, let things happen. You've worked really hard. Let this embrace the good energies that are now coming to you. Anyway, spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your inner voice, because overanalyzing, this is one thing we all do this, but my Virgos, you do it a lot. Overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. meditation can be very helpful. Again, let it just, let just what's going on around you. Enjoy, receive, be receptive to the positive energies. Embrace. I kind of feel like you're this beautiful flower, my Virgos, and just kind of putting your face up to that sunshine. Okay? Okay. Things, follow just dream, follow, let things happen. Okay. Crystal or energy for my Virgos, Moldavite. Moldavite, it's an expensive little thing, very expensive. And you want to make sure you're getting real Moldavite. I guess there's scammers out there, I don't know. Healing, protection, telepathy, connection. Interesting with that. Okay, so yeah, my Virgos, again, just dream big, follow your heart, let things happen, victory, but at the same time, you don't have to do anything, let it happen for you. Okay, so my Virgos, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let's get this viewed. Let's work on the views this time. Anyway, my Virgos, most importantly, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.